Show me how. Okay, here I want to show you how to retro a lintel in. So the lintel is a piece of steel that you're having any kind of an opening in a block wall. There's various types of ways to do this. And so the existing one was relatively thin. I thought it was 1/8, but it's 3/16. So I'm going 3/8 at the top of this. So here we go. So you can see we're going 3/8 of an inch here. This thickness of the lintel that I'm putting in, and then it cantilevers over here on both sides because this block carries the load, basically the inertia. Okay, all right, the deflection, so to speak, I should say. So I will show you this as we move on. You can use any kind of a grinder, saw, diamond blade. So what we're doing is I'm figuring to cut out the other half, the back half of this, slide in the steel, 3/8. Huge difference between 3/8 and 3/16. Never skimp. Don't skimp. Okay, so what I'm doing is I put in half of this new one, and this is 3/8. This thing is super strong. So you can see the original one. Now the original one's bowing a little bit more because there was some shear on here that came off. Okay, we de-tacked this where it was spot welded to get this door out, this frame. We had to do that without taking this out in case there was issue with these two courses. Okay, so now this should be relatively good. Once it gets all grouted in, it's not gonna go anywhere. I think it's solid. Show me how, showing you how to retrofit a lintel. Foot on each side, cantilevering over. This is it, retro cutting two courses out. And that existing is 3/16. So it's a joke. This is going to be good. 4, remember, this pre-hung Habitat for Humanity reject from Lowe's. It got dented. The backside's dented, but this is going to slide right in like a puppy dog. Now, don't kid yourself. I got a good deal on it because of, it looked like it got in a wreck with a train, right? So it wasn't like it was a smoking deal for nothing. Okay, folks, so finally finished it. It wasn't too bad of a deal. And so I'll show you the difference between 3/8, 3/16. Look at the 3/8. It's not even, there's a slight little bend here, but that's probably just from the cut and not the actual integrity of the steel. Again, imagine this without that gate on there, okay? And I'm not gonna have a gate on here. So this steel is great. I mean, it's gonna be better than it was. Number one, it's 6 inches wide versus what this was. This was like 4 inches. So I'm pretty happy about that. It really came out good, no collateral damage. This is flush. Okay, and what I'll do is I'll tap that in just a little bit more and grout over it. And then of course the outside is already recessed, but it'll be recessed a little bit more because I'm gonna tap it in. So really no movement on the outside at all. Awesome. All right, to follow up this lintel. So again, as you can see, it's all in. That was a little bit of existing, not a big deal. And forcing it in, but you can see there's no deflection at all. And so what I'm doing is I put a piece of rebar in here in that cut opening in that block, and then I'm just grouting it in. Now down below I'm mortaring, but down below I grouted using non-shrinking grout that's really sticky. So that was a little boogery, but none of that's going to be seen, so pretty much moot. But just wanted to give you another angle on this so you can see the opening starting to get filled in now. Okay, a little bit more of the lintel. Now you see the full opening right here. Okay, and this is great. It was filled in over here. So that's wonderful how this is already filled in. We don't have to go in here, but I will fill in over here. All right, and I got the height and the width for my door. Okay, this is the final product. Check it out. So what I did was after mortaring, I fauxed back in the grout joints. Okay, just used a tooled them. I actually used the butt of my cold chisel. All right, to just create a joint here, vertical and horizontal. Oh, this is sweet. So look at that, folks. So there's my new lintel. No movement at all. Here's that one that's got that deflection. And then it was pounded in a little bit more to get it relatively center. So it's sitting on these bricks as well, carrying that load. And oh, there you go. Show me how. Just showed you how. Retrofit a lintel, block wall opening. Great. Show me how. Just showed you how. Thank you.